Hi, how you doing? I'm Tyson Franklin. Welcome to this week's video. Today I want to talk about semi-professional referrers. Now in the past I've spoken about professional referrers and non-professional referrers. Professional referrers are your doctors, your physios, your chiropractor, osteopath, dietitian, all the usual suspects. Then you have your non-professional referrers, which I think are neglected big time. And they are your hairdresser, beauticians, pretty much every other business that could refer patients to you are your non-professional referrers. And wherever your clinic is, if you went and walked around your area and had a look at how many businesses are in your area, do they know that your business exists? And if they don't, you should be talking to them, dropping in there, letting them know that your podiatry clinic is there. Now, a semi-professional referrer is somebody who's not a professional referrer and somebody who, yes, technically is a non-professional referrer. However, I'm now going to call these people semi-professional referrers because they are people that have a degree that could also refer patients to you. However, it's not medical or allied health related. And I have spoken about this before, but I thought it was important because it came up with a coaching client just recently when we were talking about improving marketing in different areas, looking at the 6 pillars of marketing. And one of the pillars is professional referrers and non-professional referrers. So I thought, let's put one in between there. It's not quite a pillar. Let's call it semi-professional. So what is a semi-professional referrer? Accountants, lawyers, financial planners, financial advisors. They are all semi-professional referrers. The reason accountants and lawyers are really good people to be on side with is because they can refer a lot of patients to you. And I'll give you a couple of examples. The first one is accountants. In some of the larger accounting firms, they budget a certain amount of money for work health and safety, and they pay people to come in and talk to their teams in different areas, especially if it's going to be beneficial to their health. So they do put money aside for this. So I was approached by an accounting firm in Cairns. It was quite a large one, and they asked if I could come in and do a 40-minute presentation about footwear, foot health. I said, yeah, not a problem, I'll do it. And they went, oh, and we're prepared to pay you. And I think at the time it was $250 to come in and do this 40-minute talk. Now, I would have done the talk for free, and I had done similar talks previously for free. But they were going to pay me $250, which is even better. Went in, did the talk. From that talk, there was about 30 people that were there on the day. Did my presentation, and I think we got about 4 or 5 patients from that particular talk. So not only was I paid for it, but we also picked up a number of patients from it. And all of a sudden, the light bulb went off. Why am I not approaching other accounting firms? Which is what we did. Now, what was really interesting, they were not my accountants. I actually had my own accountant for personally and for business. So the accounting firm that approached me was not my accountant. But some of the people from that accounting firm were patients. And when I got talking to them, it came up in conversation that a certain amount of money is put aside for work health and safety. And then they asked me, can I come in and do this talk? It's just a conversation. And that's why if you have patients that I class as semi-professional referrers, they are professional people, they have a degree, they could refer patients to you. So accounting firms is one side of things. Now, law offices is another one. We were approached numerous times by legal firms if we could write up a podiatry report that related to a particular injury. Now, when that first happened, we went, oh, okay, so we wrote the report up. It was quite detailed. We'd see the patient, and this would get added onto their claim. And we realized when we did it with one law firm, why aren't we telling all the law firms in our area that we actually provide this service? And the more people we told, the more patients that we referred to us. Now, it's not as though we were seeing a couple of patients every week from accounting firms or from lawyers, but it was something that you built up long term. And because I also liked networking, verbal marketing, it's another pillar. If you haven't read my book, It's No Secret There's Money in Podiatry, go and read that. If you haven't read it for a while, read it again, go to the second half, and that's where I talk about the 6 pillars of marketing. Anyway, the other good part about building this relationship up with accountants and lawyers and financial planners in your area is if you go to a lot of networking events, which I like to do, the Chamber of Commerce and Australian Institute of Management at the time, A lot of these people go along to these events, the networking events, to hear other people speak. This is how you build up these relationships with them long term. While you're there, let them know who you are. Tell them about your podiatry business. When they ask you, what do you do? Have your elevator speech worked out? You'll find that the more you go to these things and the more you network with them, you can probably hear birds at the moment because I've got my window open. The more you go to these events, the more you do networking with them, then you will find you'll build up this relationship. Once you build up the relationship, you build up trust. Once people trust you, they will refer patients to you. And building relationships and networking is long term. It's a referral base that is untapped that we need to align ourselves with and get the referrals from these people. So just remember, you've got professional referrers, non-professional referrers, and in between there, we can actually put semi-professional referrers. And I'm not saying that we should add an extra pillar to my 6 pillars of marketing, but could be a little micro pillar in between the two of them. I hope you get something from that. Love your feedback. If you're enjoying these videos, tell your podiatry friends, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos when they're actually uploaded. I've been uploading a few lately, so go to my YouTube channel if this is where you're watching it at the moment, and go and have a look through some of the past videos that are there. I've had some great feedback from people, which is what encourages me to keep doing these videos. So if you're enjoying them, please let me know. Put something in the comments. Okay, I'll have another video for you next week. Look after yourself. Bye.